Hello, I'm so tired. It is Monday, February 12th, and it is, you can't see that, it is 7:15 in the morning. I am showing up for the start of Project Comeback Week 3. So I'm going to take you along for my workout this morning. So let's jump into it. Hey guys, so it is much later. It is about 8 o'clock at night now. I have my cat here. So I know I look so bad. I have not put on any makeup today. It's been a little bit of a crazy day. Luca is off from daycare this week. His daycare is closed. They're on vacation. So he's home with me all week, which definitely throws a little bit of like a wrench into my gears. And it's just been like a crazy day. I don't even know, like this lighting, oh boy. Okay, I think that's better. Like my hair's a mess, like I'm a mess. Everything is just a mess. But I want to sit and I want to talk with you about this past week. I've had some awesome, like I've just had a great week, but I definitely need to tweak some things and just rolling on week 3. So today officially starts week 3 of Project Comeback. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, go watch my last 2 videos and get caught up. I would love to have you on this journey with me, and I'm just taking you guys along for the ride. So far, like, I have been really enjoying it. This has been the best decision that I have ever made, honestly. And I'm just really excited to like keep going. On that note, I have decided that I am going to take Project Comeback all the way to Memorial Day. So it's going to be about 15 weeks. I think altogether it'll be 17 weeks of Project Comeback, but I'm gonna do it. I feel like this lighting is still off. I just feel like I keep getting washed out. I don't know what's like going on here. So I showed you my workout this morning, and I am like, I don't know if I should start with like all the positives or if I should start with some of the bad stuff that has happened. So I guess, you know what, let's start with some of the bad stuff and then we're gonna finish on a high note. I also have some clothes to show you. I bought some new leggings and a pair of shorts, and I want to share that with you because they are thebomb.com. So let's start by talking about some areas where I failed. So I absolutely failed on taking my blood sugar this week. I think I only checked it once and it wasn't even in the morning, it was at night. I don't have any pictures to show you. Like, I just did not do well this week on that. I'm also running low on strips, so I need to talk to my doctor, but my doctor's office is like kind of a mess right now, and I don't really know how like that's gonna work. It's a long story. But I do need to work on that. I have no idea what my blood sugar is. I'm assuming it's better, but I just don't know. So unfortunately, I don't really have anything to update you guys on there. I did not take my blood sugar at all this week, and I need to work on that like in a big way. My coffee consumption is a lot better. I am hanging out at about 3 cups a day, which is better than what it was. I really would like to get down to like 2, but I'm happy with where I'm at 3. Before, like I said, I was at 4, 5, 6 cups of coffee a day. So I'm happy with 3, but I would like to, again, keep bringing that down. So that's just going to be like forever a work in progress. And I actually didn't talk about this in my last video, but I have not been getting up at 5 a.m. That was a big goal for me when I started. I have been getting up earlier. It's been somewhere between like 5:30 and 6, which is great. But I want to even, again, push that back a little bit more and start waking up at 5. I absolutely love waking up at 5 when I do it. It's so quiet and I love the time alone. But I haven't been going to bed on time, and like I just keep pushing it like out, like, oh, I'll get up at 5:30, oh, 5:45. But I need to go to bed early and I need to wake up at 5. I think my life would be better. So that's a big one. I also weighed myself this morning, and that's something that I really wanted to talk to you guys about. So I weighed myself this morning and the scale actually went up. And I had a moment with myself, and I'm really, really, really proud of myself. And I know that some people are not gonna think it's a big deal, but for me, it was a big deal. Again, I really encourage you guys to go watch my last 2 videos if you have no idea what I'm talking about. I talk a lot about my relationship with the scale the past 2 videos. But I had a great week overall, which, again, I'll talk about after. I had a great week. But the scale went up this morning, or was up this morning. And I had a moment with myself where like I could feel like that twinge, like of almost like I was triggered, like, oh, you know, and just that little voice in the back of my head, like, well, nothing you're doing is working. Like, I thought, like, I've just done a lot of work with my relationship with the scale, but those voices like never really go away, you know. At least, again, I can only speak from my experiences. Like, I've just grown up. I grew up in the 90s. And, like, diet culture is just so real. And just years of diet culture and just years of being obsessed with the number on the scale that I don't know if it'll ever go away. I don't know if those voices will ever go away for me. Which is why I don't weigh myself that often, because it is triggering for me. And it's not that I have an issue with the number on the scale, it's that the scale doesn't always reflect like the work that I put in, if that makes sense. And I talked about it again in my last video. That was one of the big reasons that I stopped working out in 2020, was because the scale hadn't moved. And I just kind of threw my hands up and was like, oh, nothing's working. What's the point? You know? And I'm not going to do that this time. And I had that conversation with myself this morning, like right after I stepped off the scale, where it's like, no, Jessica, you're not going to do that. You're not going to let the scale define you. You're not going to let a pound on the scale like upset you this. Like, we're not going to do, like, I had a legitimate conversation with myself where I was like, you're not going to do this right now. You are not going to spiral. Like, you are fine. And you had an incredible week. And you're not going to give up on yourself. And you're just not going to do that this time. You are not going to give up. And I just like kind of brought myself back to like a neutral mindset and like a neutral, like, you know? And I'm just really proud of myself that I was able to do that this morning, because I've had such a bad history with the scale. And I just, like, I thought I was over it and I thought I was better. But like, after this morning, like, I still had those voices and like, you know, I don't know, maybe, again, I'm sure for some people they're just like, Jess, this is stupid. Like, it was a pound. It wasn't even a pound. Like, stop. But like, for me, this is just a big deal. And I'm just really proud of myself that I was able to kind of regulate and bring myself back and just like get back on track and just like, just stop. You're not going to give up. Like, we're going to keep doing the things that we're doing. That brings me to like all the good stuff. I had a great week, honestly. I'm so proud of myself. Obviously, it wasn't perfect, you know, like I didn't check my fasting blood sugar and I didn't wake up at 5. My coffee's not the best, but like nutrition was great. Again, not 100%, but I would say every week I'm making improvements, which is really all I can ask for, is that every week, like, it's just like slowly over time, I want my nutrition to improve. And I'm doing that. And it feels great. That, and then, are you guys ready for this? I worked out 6 days last week, like, which is crazy. And I didn't even really expect to. So my last video, I told you I was planning on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I did that. And it was great. It was awesome. I feel so much better already just by moving my body every day. So I did Monday through Friday, and I just had really great workouts. Like, I put my heart into it, and I got nice and sweaty and like really got a good workout in, but I didn't push myself too much, which was something that I was really mindful of. And I know when I say like, oh, I work out 6 days a week, I know there's people's like immediate reaction to be like, that's too much. Like, you're pushing yourself. And honestly, I'm not. Like, I was really aware of that, because that's been something that's happened to me in the past, is I will work out and I'll push myself way too far. I'll get way too sore, and then I won't work out for 2 or 3 days because I can't move. And then like I'm starting all over again, or I never start again. So I was really conscious about like, I wanted to get nice and sweaty. I wanted to get a good workout in, but not too much where I get really sore. You know, just a little bit of muscle soreness is fine, but not to the point where like it's bad. Like, you're having trouble walking down or upstairs. So I was really conscious of that, of not pushing myself too hard, but I got great workouts in, like really putting my all in. But again, not overdoing it. So I did Monday through Friday, and the second big thing that I have to talk about during like in the realm of exercise is I actually joined a gym. I just joined like my local Planet Fitness. And so I love the gym. I have a great relationship with the gym. There's just a lot of machines there that I can do certain exercise that I just don't have the equipment to do at home. The gym like doesn't bring any bad feelings for me. Like, I really love the gym. So I talked to Chris and I told him that I want to join the gym. I want to get back there. He has been super supportive. I've actually gotten a couple questions about like Chris, and like on Instagram and even on here about like him being supportive. And I just want to say that like Chris is the best. He is so supportive. He's so understanding. He literally said to me like, I'm going to do whatever you need me to do to like make this work for you. he's great. Like, the reason I'm in the issues, or I have the issues that I have, are me. Like, it's not Chris. He's just the most supportive husband ever. Like, he's wonderful. So I'm going to start transitioning a couple of my workouts, not this week, because this week Luca is home with me and I don't have any childcare. But next week, I'm going to start transitioning a couple. I don't even know if it'll be next week, because next week Evelyn is off from school. But Luca is back in daycare. So I don't really know what next week's next week's brings. But when everybody's like back in school and like the routine like goes back to normal, I am going to start transitioning a couple of my workouts to the gym, just because, like I said, there's just a lot of equipment there that I don't have at home. Like, I don't have a cable machine at home. And I love to do like some back exercises with a cable machine. So I'm going to start transitioning a couple of my workouts per week to the gym. But this past week on Saturday, I had joined and I just said to Chris, like, I kind of just want to go. Like, I'm feeling good and I just want to go and like, just get there. Just do it. And he was like, yeah, absolutely. So I went Saturday afternoon. I had an amazing workout at the gym. I ran a mile, which I'm not happy to say. It does not feel good to say that I have a 13-minute mile, which is like mostly walking. Like, it's not great. But that's a big goal for me now too, is I would love to get a 10-minute mile. That's a huge goal for me now. I've kind of added that to the list. So, like I said, I'm just going to be transitioning a couple of my workouts, or even if I go to the gym once a week, like, I'll be happy with that. But I want to transition ideally, a couple of my workouts to the gym, and then the rest will be home workouts. So exercise, like, knocked it out of the park this week. And I'm, like I said, feeling really good. I also am doing 70 squats a day in addition to my workouts. So it just started like this week. It's just something that I started doing kind of on a whim. So Chris is also, Chris is also on like his own like fitness journey. So he is gonna, as soon as like the nice weather breaks, he's gonna start playing basketball with like a group of friends. We've talked about him joining a rec league. I don't know if he's gonna do that, but he's definitely gonna get outside and play some basketball with his friends, like on a very regular basis. Like, he has a group of friends that all play basketball together, and he wants to start doing that like every week. So he's been kind of working on his own conditioning and like cardio and stuff like that to like get him ready for that. So his big thing was he started with like, he was like, I want to do 70 push-ups a day. I want to do 35 in the morning and 35 at night. And he had been doing that actually for like a couple weeks. Like, even prior to when I started Project Comeback, he had started that like the week before I started Project Comeback. So he had been doing that all along. And then this past week, last Monday, I said to him, I was like, well, I can't do a push-up, like, at all. And, you know, it's something that I'm working on in my regular workouts. But I was like, what if I just, like, I'm going to do some squats with you. Like, it kind of just started as, like, a joke. Like, I'm just going to do this with you quick. And it just kind of stuck. So I've been doing 70 squats a day with him. And, again, I can't believe how good I feel. Like, in addition to doing the 70 squats and doing regular workouts, like, my legs are definitely sore, but again, not like really bad. Like, again, I feel good. And I just kind of can't believe how easy it was for me to just like fall into this routine and to just do these workouts and to just like feel this good. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know why I didn't expect it, but it's kind of one of those things I saw on Instagram. It was like, a body in motion stays in motion. I just thought that was funny. But it's like, the more you exercise, like, the easier it is, and you just naturally become more active. And that's like been the case with me, that like I've just been super active and like not sore and like, but still getting really good workouts. Like, I've just, like I said, I've just been feeling great. It's just been a great week. Well, like I said, did all my exercise, joined a gym, and I'm doing 70 squats a day now, which is just wild. I don't know how long that will go for, and I'm sure I'll miss a day or two. Just like, again, if I have a really intense workout, I'm not going to do the 70 squats a day. That's just something like fun and silly that I was doing with Chris. But I have done them every day for like 7 days so far. So we'll see how long I do that for. So to wrap up this video, like I said, I want to show you the leggings that I bought. But I also want to talk about goals for this week. So week 3. So definitely want to check my blood sugar more. That's just going to be like a standing goal. Continue with the workouts Monday through Friday. Big one. Big one. I already did mine this morning on Monday that you saw. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I want to be there. If I miss a day during the week, I will make up for it on the weekend. Again, maybe hit the gym this weekend. That would be huge. I would love to do that. Always trying to tweak my nutrition and, you know, going low carb, lots of vegetables, that sort of stuff. Wake up at 5 a.m., big one, and keep the coffee consumption in check. So those are my goals this week. Definitely follow me on Instagram if you do not, because I post daily updates about Project Comeback on Instagram. So with that being said, let's talk about the new clothes I got. So I'm kind of in this weird space with my body right now that I'm actively trying to, you know, achieve some body recomposition, right? I'm trying to lose fat, but I don't have like, I'm not pushing it, right? Like, if it happens, great. But like, that's not my goal right now. Like, my goal is just like habits and routines, and hopefully like fat loss is a result of that. But I have a closet full of clothes, a bureau full of clothes that don't fit me right now. I gained 25 pounds, so really the only things that fit me right now are sweatpants. Like, none of my other clothes fit me. But I don't want to buy like a whole new wardrobe because I'm actively trying to lose weight. It's kind of a weird space to be in right now. But in the meantime, I did buy myself a couple pairs of leggings just because I wanted something comfortable that I could hang out in or work out in. I wanted like dual purpose. So first up is actually the shorts that I wore this morning for my workout that you saw in the video. These are from Target. They're part of their like, I don't know if pajama line or like loungewear line. Colise, Colsie, C-O-L-S-I-E. They have like a crossover, what's this, waistband? And these are super comfortable. I really, really liked these. They didn't ride up too much. They do not have a center seam. That's big for me. I do not like leggings with a center seam because, like, if you know, you know. But yeah, I really, really liked these. These are a size large. I am 5'2" and 150 pounds, just to give you an idea of sizing. So these are a size large, and they're not tight on me, like not restrictive, but I do think that as I lose weight, I'll still be able to wear these for a little bit, for like a good 10 pounds, because they are so stretchy. So I really, really like these. And then next up are actually the leggings that I'm wearing right now. I bought them in black, and then I will show you the color that I'm wearing right now. These are the ones that I'm wearing right now. I don't really want to take my sweater off. But again, they have a crossover hem or waistline. They do not have a center seam. I love this color. I think that they are very cute. I'm actually like in love with these leggings. I will have the link for them down below. These are from Amazon. And I just really like them. They are like super buttery smooth, really, really nice. And like I said, I bought them in black as well. These are also a size large. These are really great. I really, really love them. I've worked out in them. I've hanged out in them. They're amazing. So yeah, definitely check these out. These are really good. So that is going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Project Comeback was the absolute best decision that I made for myself. Honestly, I know there are a lot of people missing the cleaning motivation on my YouTube channel right now, but this is just kind of the season of life that I'm in, and I need to pay attention to my health right now. And this is just what I'm doing. But honestly, it's been the best decision that I made for myself. And I'm really, really enjoying like taking you guys along and filming it and stuff like that. I definitely want to do some recipes going forward, so keep an eye out for that. I definitely want to include like a few recipes that I've been eating and enjoying. So maybe that'll be next week's video. I don't really know what to expect, but we'll see. So I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for everybody that comments and is so supportive. I love you forever. And let's crush it. Let's have a great week. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.